the most interesting man in the world is a character in an advertising campaign for the Dos Equis brand of beer, produced by the marketing firm Euro RSCG for Cuauhtémoc Moctezuma Brewery. The ads feature Jonathan Goldsmith as the world's most interesting man, and are narrated by Frontline's Lyman. Goldsmith has stated that his friend, actor Fernando Lamas, was an inspiration in creating the character. The advertisements first began appearing in the United States in 2006 and have since then become an internet meme. Advertisements. The advertisements feature a bearded, debonair gentleman roughly in his 70s, portrayed by actor Jonathan Goldsmith, with Frontline narrator Lyman conducting voiceovers. They also feature a montage of daring exploits involving the most interesting man, when he was younger. The precise settings are never revealed, but he performs feats such as, freeing an angry bear from a painful-looking bear trap, shooting a pool trick shot before an Indian audience, catching a marlin while cavorting in a Hemingway-esque scene with a beautiful young woman, winning an arm wrestling match in a South American setting, surfing the killer wave, and bench pressing two young East Asian women in a casino setting, each woman being seated in a chair. The voiceovers themselves are intended to be both humorous and outrageous, and include humorous undertones such as his giving his own father the talk, and experiencing an awkward moment just to know how it feels. Other feats are more centered around his physical abilities and personality. These include his small talk changing foreign policies, and parallel parking a train. At the end of the advertisement, the most interesting man, usually shown sitting in a nightclub or other social setting surrounded by several young women, says, "I don't always drink beer. But when I do, I prefer Dos Equis." Each commercial ends with him stating the signature sign-off, "Stay thirsty, my friends." There are secondary advertisements that are similar to the final part of the original advertisements. They feature the man sitting in a social setting, surrounded by young women, and conveying a short opinion to the viewer on certain subjects, such as roller skating, trophy wives, and bromance. He then finishes the advertisement by holding a Dos Equis beer and saying, "Stay thirsty, my friends." Sales strategy and results. The agency's rationale for the brand strategy was defined thus: he is a man rich in stories and experiences, much the way the audience hopes to be in the future. Rather than an embodiment of the brand, the most interesting man is a voluntary brand spokesperson. He and Dos Equis share a point of view on life that it should be lived interestingly. According to the company, U.S. sales increased each year between 2006 to 2010 and tripled in Canada in 2008, although exact figures were not provided. Sales of Dos Equis are said to have increased by 22% at a time when sale of other imported beer fell 4% in the U.S. Goldsmith said in an interview that he realized how successful the campaign had been when a man came up to him in a restaurant, telling him that he had asked his young son what he wanted to be when he grew up, and the son replied, "I want to be the most interesting man in the world." The most interesting man in the world has also become an internet meme, with a picture of the most interesting man accompanying the phrasal template "I don't always, X, but when I do, I, Y." See also, Chuck Norris Facts, Bill Brasky, References. External links, Dos Equis website, The Most Interesting Man in the World, the original site with comments by the campaign copywriters as well as all the actual videos used in the campaign.